Gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to be talking about 6 masterpiece fragrances that I believe are perfect 10 out of 10 that I'll always keep in my fragrance collection forever, as long as I live, whichever comes first. These are all blind buy worthy because they're mass appealing, they smell good, everyone loves them, and I mean, what more can I say? They're not in any particular order, meaning that number 6 is not going to be better than number 1, etc., etc. This is just the order I put into it. Let's get right into it. Number 6 is going to be RASASI HAWAS, and I freaking love this. And I already can hear you guys. Didn't you just say, Nick, that this is a designer episode where you're going to be talking about 6 masterpiece designers? Well, I hate to break it to you, HAWAS is not a designer. Yes, you're absolutely correct. And let me explain why I picked this. Well, this is a great clone of Invictus Aqua by Paco Rabanne, which is discontinued. I mean, you can still find some at discounters here and there, but this is much cheaper, and in my honest opinion, it lasts longer. It's better projection, and it's just a better buy. I feel like this is better than Invictus Aqua, even though I do have Invictus Aqua. I mean, this just smells really good. It just, oh man, I love this. All right, let's just simply talk about how this smells. If I was the owner of Webster Dictionary and I had to define freshness, I would put HAWAS as the definition of freshness. I mean, this thing is masterpiece, masterclass. It smells so good. Something that I will never get tired of smelling. I mean, a lot of people will say that it kind of opens up as cool water, and I kind of see that, kind of not see that. I mean, I really guess it depends on your way of smelling things and how you perceive things through your smell, but I don't smell that at all. I smell freshness. I smell a little bit of fruitiness, and I smell the aquatic sense, meaning that it's like an oceanic, aquatic, fresh smell. More in line like Acqua di Gio in a way, but not really. It's kind of hard to explain. It's a blue fragrance, even though it's a purple bottle. Invictus Aqua, obviously Aqua. It's a blue bottle. Paco Rabanne came out with it first. HAWAS is a knockoff, but it's cheaper once again, and I highly, highly recommend this to be in your collection. Number 5 in my list is Polo BLEU EDP. Now, I know they have a few other flankers that have come out ever since this first came out. EDT was the first model, EDP was second. They came out with a couple other flankers, but EDP is what I really enjoy. Projection is great, longevity, performance is great, probably around 6 to 7 hours. It's such a great mass appealing scent. My wife loves it. She smells it on me when I go to bed after wearing it all day. What else can I say about it? It's fresh. It's a blue fragrance, obviously, so versatility is a definition of it. I mean, it's a great buy, blind buy worthy. It's a mass appealing scent. You won't go wrong with Polo BLEU. And yeah, this is an old bottle. If you can see, I actually lost the cap. If you want to look at the code right here, the batch code, it'll focus. Let's see if you can focus right there. You punch that in, you'll see that this was made, if I check, 2014 or 2015. I mean, this has been in my collection forever and just smells so good. I love it. I will always have this in my collection. Number 4 on my list is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. This is a classic, ladies and gentlemen. If you have never smelled Chanel Allure, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, this is a fresh, spicy, warm, invigorating scent that's a masterpiece, masterclass. I've received probably the most compliments from women and men when I have this on, and it's a projection beast. It really projects, because one time I was in a bar and I had this on, and I would say some female came up with this. This was many, many years ago when I first put this on. She came up to me within, I would say she was like 20 feet away, and she's like, man, you smell so good. What is that? I was like, this is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. And she's like, oh, that's a mouthful. I was like, yeah. Blind buy worthy, very mass appealing. I mean, this is a classic. If you have never smelled Chanel Allure, I highly recommend you put your nose on it. DIOR Homme Intense EDP. This thing, oh my God, this thing smells so good. It's dark. It's mysterious. At the same time, it's fresh. But then when it dries down, you have that powdery lavender scent that just lingers. And projection and longevity on DIOR Homme Intense is, man, it's really, really good. I mean, this will last on my skin probably 9 to 10 hours. This is a little bit different than the previous 3 that I showed you. It's not blue cologne. It's not blue fragrance. But it's still versatile, believe it or not. Even though it is a little bit warm, more woody, a little bit more spicy, a little bit more mysterious, I feel like you can wear this anytime, anywhere, any season, and it's blind buy worthy in my opinion. Number 2, we're going back to the House of Chanel, and it's Bleu de Chanel. If you guys have not noticed, I'm a big fan of Bleu de Chanel, especially this Parfum model. Oh man, that smells so fresh, so clean, very versatile, very blind buy worthy once again. I mean, this is one of those best-selling fragrances that will never go out of style. Masterpiece, masterclass, 10 out of 10 perfection. The only knack I might have on it is longevity. It doesn't last as long as I wish it would. I would say on my skin personally, it will last maybe 7-8 hours if I'm lucky. I have really dry skin. Other people have gotten better performance, and I've read that other people have got worse performance. I'm not sure. It might be a formulation thing. It is a highly recommended fragrance, and I will always keep this in my fragrance collection till the day I die. Masterpiece. And drum roll please, number 1 on the list, which once again, in the order of these fragrances, 6 is not worse than 1, 1 is not better than 6, etc., etc. It's just the way I ordered it, okay? All of them I will always keep in my fragrance collection forever, but it is Dior Sauvage Elixir, and man, this thing is a freaking beast, man. Such a masterpiece. I mean, I love Sauvage when it first came out, the EDT model, EDP I own too, but performance was just never there. It wasn't one of those fragrances. I mean, it smelled good, don't get me wrong. It's just one of those fragrances because the performance was lacking that I just didn't really put high on my list, even though I do love the way it smells and I do get compliments. It's very mass appealing, but when the Sauvage Elixir came out a few years ago, they really stepped it up. This thing will last on your skin probably 10 plus hours. Projection, easily 4 to 5 feet all day long. I love Sauvage Elixir. Very dark, very mysterious, but has that DNA of Sauvage. So it's versatile, fresh, clean, but a little bit more mysterious just because of the formulation, how they made it last longer, I guess. But yeah, man, Sauvage Elixir, blind buy worthy. You need to get this in your fragrance collection today. Let me know, guys, what do you think? Leave in the comments. I want to hear your opinion. Do you disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Perhaps maybe there's a few more I left off. I know I probably left off a few more because there's literally hundreds of thousands of different fragrances in the world. And a lot of designers have come out with different flankers, I'm pretty sure Prada has them, Gucci has them, I left out. But as of right now, at this moment, these 6, in my opinion, are masterclass masterpieces. 10 out of 10, perfection at its best. And I highly recommend you look into it. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. Make sure you subscribe. Help me grow this channel. I'm trying to grow this fragrance channel as big as possible. Let me know some of the content you want to watch too. Leave it in the description box. Thank you so much. And I think I'm going to spray myself with all these fragrances right here.